Hello, my name is Prime, and welcome back to ETS2 Showcases, and today I am finally doing my very first look at the Schmitz Cargobull Trailer Pack DLC for Euro Truck Simulator 2. As I like to say, it's better late than never, and this DLC technically brings in 8 brand new trailers for ETS2. Now I say technically because there are, in many respects, 6 different trailer types. However, there are 2 additional double trailer options for the Cool, which is the refrigerated trailer, and the Universal, which is your standard dry van. Otherwise, you have the standard 6, which is the Cool. You have the Express. You have the Solid and Light, which are different dumper trailers. You have the EcoFix, which is a curtain sider, but it is more arrow-shaped to increase aerodynamic efficiency. And then you have the standard Universal dry van trailer. Now, each of the trailer types offer their own unique set of customizations. Particularly with the box trailers, you can change, of course, body types, and along with the chain as well. You can, for example, when you're on the Universal trailer, make it the double, which changes it to the Mega, and then obviously back to Universal. There are a few different chassis options as well for the single configuration of the trailer. If you go to the double, the chassis is locked on one option. And in terms of accessories, many of the accessories are what we know and love for these trailer DLCs. The ability to add different side protection and underskirts, customize tires and wheel wells, and configure the rear doors and bumpers. And this applies across all of the trailers itself. Most of the customization is the same, of course, tailor-made to the specific trailer. So in today's delivery, we're going to use this double Cool trailer configuration with this MAN TGX from here in Erfurt, Germany, and we're going to head up to, well, just east of Hanover in Magdeburg, a very scenic route that I think will be very interesting to do with this double trailer from driving it here to the pickup zone. It is actually follows quite well, I will admit, and overall is a very solid unit here with this truck. So without further ado, let's get this MAN TGX started up and get on the road. I must admit, it's good to hear an engine running in one of these videos, considering the last couple videos in ETS2, I've been driving electric trucks. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I certainly am. Great to be back here in ETS2 and good to be doing another long form content here on the channel. It has been a hot minute, but we are here. We're back. We're finally doing this first look. It's better late than never. Yeah, it's the way it is. So in terms of mods today, I am running stock ETS2 minus the fact that I am using the true FOV mirrors, which are digital today, which is good in all honesty. So just keep that in mind. That is a free Steam Workshop mod, and I'll have the link for that down in the description below. I highly recommend the true FOV mod for both ETS2 and ATS. You can get a version by the same author for both games. It just makes it a lot more realistic, and I do recommend it. So we're gonna make, oh, we gotta actually stop here. We better do that. We'll wait for the light. There's been a lot here on ETS2 that I have to cover, or at least some things. Obviously, the big elephant in the room, what I'm hauling here today, or at least driving with today, the Schmitz Cargobull Trailer Pack DLC. Another branded DLC for ETS2, one that I am very happy to see. It's great to have new trailers in the game. I think all of us will admit that it's just nice to see branded content, and yes, customization of these trailers are very similar to the likes of the other, and that truck's going to ruin my shot. How dare you? They're very similar to the other DLC trailer packs that we have here in ETS2. I'm personally not surprised about this, and I hope many of you aren't. However, they are very similar, so just keep that in mind. But they are custom, obviously tailor-made, shall I say, or custom-made for the Cargobull series, which is very neat. And they do have a few options, primarily from what you would have seen when I did my little overview earlier, primarily in the curtain sider box trailer type of trailers. Well, pretty much 100%, or I guess I'd say 80%, with then the exception of the couple basically bulk tipper trailer options in the solid and light tipper options. So that is that, and honestly, a very good DLC overall. I do recommend it. It is only, I believe, a few dollars actually on the Steam Workshop. May depend on, or say Steam Store, not Steam Workshop. I get those confused sometimes. I do apologize. It's not too much. Depends on your local currency. However, do recommend checking it out. Otherwise, in ETS2, there has been some other news, of course, on the Germany rework project. Yes, it is still ongoing for ETS2, and I'm actually going to have to get the wipers going on here. Haven't had rain for a little bit in a video, so it's good to have that back here today. Germany rework project. Yes, it is still going, and in fact, a little while ago, actually, I believe it was a number of weeks ago now, unfortunately, SCS Software released a blog post on it, and it was about Kassel, a city or town that's actually, honestly, not too far away from here, where we're at in Germany currently. It's going to be completely reworked from the ground up, of course, just like the other Germany rework projects, cities and regions itself. It's going to be very, very neat to see that one. And of course, where that area kind of expands to, maybe a little bit over here, maybe not. It's going to be interesting to see where the next phase of the project goes. But otherwise, we are then looking to the new DLCs that are upcoming for ETS2 here, that being Greece and the Nordic Horizons DLC primarily. And well, we've had some more news on the Greece DLC, which is coming first, which is very, very neat indeed. And it's great to see. Obviously, there is the... Oh, I just lost the name of the city. Started with T. Completely forgot it. It's like Trivala, something like that. I can't honestly recall off the top of my head. I just lost it. Started with a T. Trikala. There it is. Trikala. There we go. Got it in the end. Beautiful city indeed, and it is looking really good. The Greece DLC, I have a high standards, I guess I should say, or maybe I just have high expectations. That's maybe where I'm going. High expectations for the DLC because I love the Mediterranean region. I also love the Alps, but Mediterranean region as well, absolutely love it. And the Greece DLC, the scenery of Greece, I've always loved in real life. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it translates into ETS2, and it's looking mighty fine if you ask me. And then to go along with that, a little bit later, and actually the most recent piece of news that we've had, at least on ETS2, is the Greece DLC once again, but with the road networks and the multitude of different interstates. Shows you how much American Truck Simulator content I've been doing on Prime News. The amount of motorways or highways that are across the region, and I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, the blog post outlined that the A1 through A8, so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, I do believe, are all going to be present in Greece, to which then there will be a few other highways, the E50 something, I do believe, E55, if I am correct. Trying to recall this, excuse me, all off the top of my head, so I do apologize if I miss that. However, wonderful indeed. There's going to be a lot of highway infrastructure in Greece for us to pretty much cover the entire map, honestly, by the looks of it, which is going to be really, really neat. And it'll be honestly interesting to see the side roads. I know highways are fantastic. You need them. They are definitely the main arteries. But I also love the more regional roads. Something almost like this, actually, what we're doing today, where it is not your standard major roadway, a little bit more scenic, a little bit twisty. May require a little extra driving skill not to take out a car when you're going around a corner. Those kind of things are are oddly enough, the type of driving challenges I enjoy. And it's honestly something I'm looking forward to Greece in general, just because of the various scenic routes. And I know the highway infrastructure will be definitely scenic in its own right. However, I'm really looking forward to seeing the scenic roads that come along with it. So it's nice to be back here in ETS2, finally doing a longer form content, or longer form video, I should say, on the channel. It's been a bit, and it's also been a pretty busy couple weeks, and some would say rough as well. I've been exceedingly busy, more busy than I thought, and probably a lot of you are confused about why I keep saying things are going to get better, and then they are, and then they just turn around. Life throws things at you, okay? And unfortunately, in my position, things can kind of swing around quite frequently, is the best way for me to put it. So, we're here. That's all that matters. And as far as I know, things should become a little bit more back to normal. Fingers crossed. We'll have to see. We'll have to see indeed. And sometimes, you know, it just, especially with summer, for those who may be watching this in the future, just take a look at the description and see what months this is being released in, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Being in North America, oh, we gotta actually slow down to make the corner. Oh boy. Slippery roads. Slippery roads. Truck plowed and the trailer kept going too. I don't know if you saw it in the mirrors. That was a little bit sketchy. Okay, note to self. Follow the speed limit. It's only 60. I was probably doing 80. That would make sense. Okay, well, good on you there, Prime. Gee. Classic Prime Simulation mode. I haven't lost it. I haven't lost my magic touch. It may have been a few weeks here since I've done a longer video. There may be a little bit of rust on my commentary, but the fact is, I have not lost my magic touch in a odd way. Anyways, our customers expect a delivery soon. I understand this game. I may or may not have taken a little bit to do the intro. That would have been on me. Not too crazy long, but a little bit. There wasn't also a ton of extra time into delivery to begin with, so kind of makes sense. Regardless, it's good to be back. It is good to be driving a truck that actually has more sound, although the electric trucks are cool. It's nice to be able to have a truck that I can customize, obviously run with an ownable trailer as well. Just through and through, nice to be driving a more normal, shall I say, truck once again. The electric trucks are very neat, and I must say the Scania BEV vehicle that is now in ETS2, or the battery electric vehicle, if you're wondering what BEV means, it's probably the better one. That's up for debate. Obviously, there are people who are going to love the Renault version, the Renault E-Tech versus the Scania, but I think the Scania truck wins out personally. Just drives a lot better in my opinion. It's nice and quiet for an electric vehicle. Doesn't have a whine to it per se. I like it better than the Renault. I think a few of you commented actually on my last, well, would have been the last ETS2 showcase was the Scania when I checked it out for the first time and kind of said the same thing. Sorry Renault fans, that's just my 2 cents. You can have your own opinion on that matter, but it's just nice to be driving a truck with an engine again, and I decided to come back to the MAN because, well, the TGX is a wonderful truck indeed. Looks good, drives well, and I can't really complain. Plus, is a more recently updated truck here in ETS2, which I'm always happy to see. Now, obviously, there are other electric trucks on the horizon for ETS2, but at the same time, what other trucks do you think are coming for ETS2 in general, besides the electric trucks? Now, we know that more electric trucks are coming. That is no surprise. SES Software has mentioned that in official blog posts that more will be on its way. However, I really want to know what you think about some other trucks, or at the very least, maybe new brands. I doubt new brands, but potentially new brands. What other trucks will be coming to ETS2? Now, I've heard some rumors out there that there could be a revamped or brand new line of Iveco trucks. That's a big rumor. I've just seen kind of throughout comment sections. Just saying. I'm not going to say that there's anything confirmed there, but comment down below what you think or what you've heard maybe, because I will admit I'm not always that great at following up with SES Software on their live streams that they do where they potentially give hints. Unfortunately, that's just something I don't always have time for, so I can't always kind of verify and look for hints in those. So for those who are avid watchers of the streams, please let me know of that. But once again, just let me know. And otherwise, of course, if there's any other thoughts for different trucks or trailers that could be coming down the line, of course, with the expansions coming too, just let me know. It's amazing that ETS2, in the midst of everything that's going on, is still being updated, having so many brand new things added, and the game, what, came out 2012, am I correct in saying that? It's absolutely incredible to see well, just what SES Software continues to do with the game, and I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen in the future. Alright, so let's go ahead and spin in here without taking out the wall here. Let's see if I can actually get it parked nicely. The trailer does follow really well. The extra little double trailer just really does follow nicely. And in all fairness, it's not like it's a very long double trailer, so it doesn't cut in much, but still, it follows really nicely. Overall, the truck drives beautifully. The trailers look and, well, I guess feel great, besides the fact that when it's raining on a wet corner, the back trailer here decides to do something a little funky. But that's also just me. Besides that, thank you all so much for watching. It's great to be back here in ETS2. And of course, comment down below if you want to see me do something particular here in ETS2 or anything else around the channel. I always keep an eye out on the comment sections. Go ahead and let me know what you think. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.